Hi guys and welcome to this video. Tell me something, how are you guys liking this new setup space that I'm in? Because I'm not filming in my office, my home office at the moment. I've been filming in my hall pretty often, which is where I am right now. If you have seen the house tour series, you know exactly where I am. Tell me how you're finding the look of it. Are you liking it? I hope you're liking it. What I'm sharing with you in today's video is fairly obvious since the title may have already told you. It is my little collection of perfumes. Okay, quick disclaimers. I love perfumes, but I am no perfume expert. Sometimes different fragrances smell differently on different people, and different people have a different perception of the way a certain fragrance is for them. So this is gonna be a very personal approach, kind of the way I look at these perfumes and what I think of them. I also have received a lot of these perfumes actually as gifts or in PR, and I will keep telling you, I'm pretty honest about this kind of stuff. So a lot of it is in PR. Just letting you guys know about that in advance. I do not know the prices of all of these perfumes by heart. So what I'm gonna do is, I know I keep saying info box through the video. I'll try and not say that in this video. When I list all of the products down in the info box, I'll try and add links. So in case you want the pricing, you can go ahead and click on those links and find out what they might be priced at. Yeah, just let's dive into it because I have all of my perfumes here and some of them are my favorites and I want to get talking about them. Let's dive right into it. Okay, so the first perfume I'm picking up over here is Si from Giorgio Armani. Now this is a fragrance that's really nice, very strong. To me, it's a very evening night kind of fragrance. It's not light and it really sticks with you. It's something that lasts really well. This is a slightly expensive fragrance, but in my opinion, I think it might be worth it. Most of the fragrances I do have over here actually are pretty high end. I'm not really into body mists as such. There are just one or two of them that you might see. I really like perfumes, so just putting that out there in advance. I did get this in PR, by the way. They did send this to me in PR and I'm so glad they did because I really love it, and once it gets over, I'm definitely going ahead and buying another one of these. Okay, the next one I have over here is actually a really special fragrance. It is Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. I know that they have, I think, one new variety to this one, but this is the classic. I got my hands on this a couple of months before I got married, and here's a little secret. I loved it so much that I said I wouldn't open the fragrance out till the day of my nikah. So I actually saved it for my nikah, and the shape of the bottle is just beautiful. I mean, look at it. It looks like a stiletto. It's one of the most genius bottle designs ever. You spritz it from here, basically through the heel, and it comes out from here. It's something that I love, not just in terms of the design obviously, but the fragrance is just absolutely stunning. It is very sexy. Also stays on for a very long time. I didn't need to touch up or anything through my wedding function, and this one I feel even once it gets over is gonna stay in my cupboard just for how beautiful the bottle is. Speaking of really good bag designs, you cannot miss out on Marc Jacobs Decadence. This is a fragrance that I also really love. I know I'm saying really love for everything, but I really do enjoy all of my perfumes, so I can't do anything about it. This is something that I wear more in the day on an everyday basis. You can tell it's almost over. This is literally all that's left of it, but it's so cute and it looks like a little handbag. Okay, this is something that it does stay on for a while, but not as much as the first two that I showed you, but it has a really nice, beautiful fragrance that is very fresh, and I like that about it. I like fresh fragrances, but I don't necessarily like extremely fruity fragrances. I like fruity fragrances, but they shouldn't be too fruity. Am I saying it correctly? Are you getting what I'm saying? I hope so. Okay, the next one I have over here is Prada's Florale. This is a really nice fragrance, but it's not one of my favorites. It's a little too strong for me if you ask me. Actually, the one I have over here is a tester. Someone I know, a family friend of mine, works at a perfume store in the US and she bought out the tester for me, basically. It's really old and I haven't used it much, as you can see. I like it, but it's not one of my favorites because it's a really strong fragrance. So typically when I'm spritzing perfumes, I try to make sure I spritz on both sides of my neck. I always go into the inner part of your elbow, because basically wherever your nerves are, those parts hold on to the fragrance really nicely. So just giving you a little tip there. I like to go below the ears as well, apart from which of course my wrist. Whether you choose to mix it or spray them separately on different sides is completely your call. But this one, if I do use it ever, I won't even do more than 2 spritzes on my shoulders, and that's it, because it's really strong. I like fragrances that are strong but not overpowering. I don't want to get a headache by the end of it. The first time I used the Prada fragrance, it kind of did leave me with a headache because I didn't realize how strong it would be. Having said that, I just want to make a little bit of a personal note over here. I like fruity fragrances, but I don't like for them to be very fruity either. It needs to be in that fine balance of a zone. One of my current favorite perfumes is Twilly de Hermes from Hermes. This is a really stunning fragrance. Again, very fresh, slightly fruity, but it hits all the right notes. It is so feminine, it is so cool, and I don't think it's sexy, I just think it's very like cool, you know what I mean? It's like a beautiful summer afternoon. Yeah, that's the way I would describe this one. And I love Hermes in their packaging. You see their little signature, but you also see in their scarves, etc. They have like a little packaging bit going on over here. So I really like it. This is the smaller one, of course, and I believe it comes in 1 or 2 bigger sizes. Okay, next I have a body mist over here. I don't do too many body mists, so you literally just see 2. I'll come to the second one. It's a little bit of a funny story with that one. This one is Twilight Woods, which is from Bath and Body Works. It's just really nice, light, fresh. If I'm done with my shower and if I'm just at home, this is probably something I will opt for. It's got a beautiful fragrance. It's very floral. It's not fruity on any standard, but because it's that floral, it's really nice and easy. It doesn't stay for very long, but it's okay because like it's just a really nice smell in general. I want to share a funny story with you about the second fragrance. I know how it looks. It has no packaging, it has nothing. So this is also one of the Bath and Body Works fragrances, and Payal, who's sitting behind the camera, has guessed that it is probably Kissed. I don't remember the name at all. Was it Kissed? Kiss. I don't even remember the name because about a little over a year ago, I kind of ruined the pump of it by dropping the bottle. Something had happened and I didn't want the fragrance to go to waste, so I poured it into this bottle over here, and I use it pretty often. But this is basically what the storage for it is at the moment. So yeah, it's clearly a nice fragrance. That's why I decided to hold on to it. I have a couple of new perfumes over here that I feel I should show you. I'm not going to open them out or anything at the moment because they're just packed and kept at the moment. I have Versace's Dylan Blue over here, and I have Air Eternity for Women, which is another Calvin Klein fragrance. They're both completely sealed. I could open them now and do like a quick take to you about what I think about them, but I don't think that would be fair because I've tried all the others and I know how long they last, etc. This one I have tried and it's really beautiful. This one I have not tried, but I don't know how long it lasts either. The fragrance is beautiful, but these are 2 sealed ones that I also wanted to include. I think I had one more. I also have this one over here. Even though it's in the thing, I've used it only once and I don't remember whether it lasts or not. It is Paradiso Assoluto, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, from Roberto Cavalli. It's a really strong fragrance from the one time that I have used it, but I do intend on using it more. I think I should get rid of the packaging because when I see like boxes in my drawers, I think I tend to not reach for that particular fragrance. So maybe after I'm done with today's video, I should just unbox all 3 of these and maybe I'll reach for them more often. Okay, this one over here is an EDT from Burberry. It's Brit. I hope you guys know the difference between an EDT and an EDP. It's Toilette and Perfume, and the difference is that perfumes last longer and toilettes or toilets don't last as long. Basically, this one is beautiful. This is an EDT. I've obviously completely used it up. Again, just a little bit left. I feel like fragrances that I really get used to, I tend to just reach for those all the time, and this is definitely one of them. Very nice, very strong, very fresh, but at the same time not overwhelming. For me, that's like a #1 criteria when I'm picking perfumes. I have another new one over here. Sorry, I didn't realize there was one more. This one is more Paris from YSL. I have tried this. I haven't opened my own up at all, but I think my mom had this, and it's a beautiful bottle. This is what it looks like. It's so pretty. I love the packaging. It is a fragrance that's really sexy and super feminine, but I don't know how long it lasts. That's probably something I'm gonna have to try a little bit more of and come back to you on, but just love it. You know, for me, perfumes is less to me about, oh, does it fit a certain category, and more about, do I feel in the mood for it. I that's just the way, that's my instinct when I'm reaching for a perfume in my drawer. That's my mantra. Yeah, does that make sense to you? Then I have this little set of minis from Bombay Perfumery, which are really cute. These make a lot of sense to throw into my purse when I'm going for parties or anything, and if I feel like I want to have a couple of backups just in case I'm going to stay out long, like if I'm going dancing or something. I don't want to start smelling if I'm sweating, which does tend to happen to anyone and everyone, but I like to have a little bit of a backup. This one obviously was over, that's why it's not inside anymore. I have another set of minis here from Bond number 9, and I finished off a lot of them. There were more here, but but these are really nice tiny little pieces to have in your purse at all times, especially if you're getting out for a date night, or if you're just going out for dinner in any case, or if you're going out partying. Like I said, it's just nice to have on hand or in your bag at all times if you're pulling long days. Okay, then I have one more, but these minis are not that mini. There's 3 of them. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce it, to be very honest. I received this in PR. I want to go ahead and guess and say it's called Aedes de Venusta or Venustas. This is basically what it looks like. I want to leave the pronunciation to you guys because even I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it, but there are 3 different minis over here, and I haven't tried this as yet, so I can't comment on it, but I think it's just nice to have a whole set of minis on hand at all times because, like I said, it's just nice to have in your bag. Okay, so this is one perfume that's been with me for a while. It's actually the Miss Diva perfume in the variant Fashionista. Again, it's not something I wear out, but it's something that's really nice and chill to wear at home. It's very light. It doesn't stay for very long, but it's got a nice feminine floral fragrance. That's what I like about it, but it doesn't stay for very long. So just putting that out there in case you're choosing to make your next purchase decisions through what I'm saying in this video. I should actually reach out to, again, one of my everyday uses at the moment. It's the Davidoff Cool Water in the Wave variant. This one is an EDT. Davidoff Cool Water in general just has my heart. I don't think I've ever met a Davidoff Cool Water fragrance that I haven't loved, and that includes the menswear range. Okay, so a little secret I should tell you is I often use perfumes that belong to my dad or my brother and now Jerry. I feel like men's perfumes are so hot and so sexy, and if you have a man, boy, brother, boyfriend, husband, father, whoever around you, and you like their fragrances, don't think twice in using them. Those are actually really nice. Okay, then I have this completely emptied out. It's the Bobbi Brown Beach. It is an EDP and it is literally over. Holding on to it just to show you guys in this video. Love this fragrance. Definitely need to get another one of these. It has a beautiful, airy, literally beach type fragrance. It smells like summer. It's really light. It doesn't last very long. It's good enough for like a really nice day wear, but it's just got a really lovely fragrance going for it, and I love it. Okay, then I have this really special perfume over here. It's the perfume that was a collection that was launched, I think, in 2017, I think. It is the All Good Scents Paya Singhal collaboration, and this is a lovely fragrance. It's called Tender, and it's so nice and floral and feminine. It actually surprisingly I say, because not a lot of regular, like for example, the packaging for this is really similar to this in my opinion, so I wasn't entirely expecting for it to last very long, but this fragrance does last for pretty long. It's very day wear. It's not something I would wear in the night, only because in the night you want to wear something that's a little bit more heavy, but it's light and airy and beautiful, and this is actually one of my favorite fragrances. I'll show you the back. It's almost over, as you can tell. Okay, I think we're on the last fragrance for this video. I have Givenchy Paris over here, and as you can tell, it says pour homme. It's for men. Okay, so when I bought this, I really liked the smell of it, but I have to be honest and tell you, it's a little too strong for me, which is probably why I stopped using it once it reached somewhere around here. Maybe I should try using it in less spritzes. I'm not exactly sure. It's a good fragrance if you like really strong fragrances. Let me just leave it at that. I think I've covered everything that I wanted to say and show you. You guys have been asking me for perfume collection videos since a while, so I hope that you enjoyed this video. Tell me which of these you've tried or which of these you might want to try. That should be like the secret code for today's video. Go ahead and tell me what you thought of these, and go ahead and tell me what your personal favorite perfume is. I want to try different perfumes. I'm always up for different perfumes. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below, share this video with your friends, and of course, as I always say, subscribe and turn on the bell notifications for all my upcoming videos. I will see you in the next one. I love you so much. Bye.